Alright, so we just finished with the add job page. Now we can close out of that. Close out of this, and we will close out of our admin page. Now we can open our civilian info. We will scroll down to we'll just create our own page. So we will do we're not in our inventory yet, so we'll create a new group. We're actually going to delete this group. Group V. Make sure you have the group you just added selected. Hit delete. We're going to copy this choose civilian group right here. So select that, right click it, copy with workflows. Now we can hide that. We are going to select our group civilian, right click it, paste with workflows, and then we're going to change the name of this to group employment list. We're just going to call it job list. No, we're going to call it employment list just so we can easily tell the difference from this stuff from the admin stuff. We're going to erase all of this from the main group. We're going to click on our repeating group. We're going to erase all of. No, we're not going to erase this. Okay, let's back up a little bit. So the group we just created is going to be type user, data source is going to be current user. Current user's current civ. Okay, it's just going to be current user. Now our button, we're going to change the name of it to back employment list. We'll check to make sure this is correct. Yep, that's set up good. Now we will change our text to employment search. Our repeating group, we are going to make a little smaller. come down to the bottom of our page, little up because we need to add a drop down up here. We're going to do 350. We're going to erase this because we're going to base it off the bottom of this drop down. So go ahead and scroll down over here to input forms, click drop down. We're going to scroll back up here, make sure we're on employment list. Drop down employment class, employment job class. This needs to be exactly the same as it was on the other one. I'm pretty sure even if you put a space after it, it'll be wrong. Now we will size it just so. I just made it that small so it positioned between it already. We'll make it 250. We're going to center it. Now we will make it 20 wide, 25 wide, just so they see it. We're going to change this to choose a job class. We're going to put a bottom on this of 25. And then a bottom on this of 10. We'll just do 5. We're going to make sure this is centered. We're actually going to make this as big as the repeating group. Now we will set up our repeating groups. Information. We can erase this. Let's just change this first to jobs. Okay. We do not need this. Do not need that. We're going to switch this to type. Add a new constraint is going to be job class label equals drop down employment class value, and we will have it sort by job pay, and hopefully this puts it from lowest pay to highest. We can now open this up. We'll rename it real quick to choose job. We will delete this picture. As we fix this stuff, these issues will disappear. We're going to change this to current cells jobs, job type, we're actually going to erase it and type job name or job type, and then enter that in, current cell job, job type. This one we will do, I guess, the pay. Job wage per hour, current cells, job pay. This probably won't work, but I'm going to try it. Oh, it will. Delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, delete this one. This will be job description. I'm going to put that under this actually, just because we got plenty of room. I'm going to just copy. I'm just going to click on it and hit Control D to duplicate it. And this we will just insert current cells jobs, job description. We will allow this to be 95%. Now we will move our button down to the bottom. And this will be changed to take job. And we are going to set up a condition. We're going to make this collapsible. Condition is going to be current users, current civilian, job, have job is no, this element is visible. We're going to copy that condition, we're going to paste it, but we're going to change it to yes, and then it's not going to be visible. because we're going to set this up so that when they have a job, they can't get another job, and it'll change to quit job. Now we will set this up to play howler. We will just delete this. We're going to do our button sound, which is element actions, play howler, and then select button sounds. Then we're going to go to data things, create new thing. We're going to do we're going to make changes. Nah, we're gonna create new thing. It's going to be jobs. This will be job type, or no, job class label, job type, job pay, and it'll actually be my job description, my job pay, my job type, and my job class. Now this will be current cells, job class label. My job type will be current cells, job type. Job pay will be current cells, job pay. Job description will be current cells, job description. Then we will make changes to a thing. Things to change will be current users, current civilians, job. And it will be let's try something else. Things to change. Result of step 2. Is current users Okay, we're just gonna stick to that. We're gonna change the size of this repeating. We're gonna change the size of this button first. Make it a little smaller. I think I got smaller font too. There we go. We'll make it even smaller yet. Bring it down to 60 by 25. edit our repeating group, the layout, minimum row height, we're going to bring up till it's right below our button. We're actually going to add a bottom to this button of 10. Let's make sure none of this is clickable. This doesn't matter, but there's no reason for it to be. This we will add a condition, so current users admin is yes. This element is visible. I'm going to edit these also just so people can kind of see what's going on. This will make sure is set up to delete the job. So let's quickly check to see if this works. Admin page, I forgot to add buttons. So let's go ahead while we're here. We're going to copy the inventory with workflows, and then we're going to right click group civilian info, paste with special, paste with workflows. Then we're going to move this above the button dealership, just because you need a job to buy a car. So now we will edit the workflow. Got a button sound set up. We want to animate the employment list to fade in. Should already be set up. We should just have to change it since we copied the workflows. But now we can get to there. Then we can get back. Now we need to just set up the, we're going to keep this stuff in order to how it's opening. We'll close our civilian info, open our admin. we're going to copy add item, or no, we're going to go to the add item page, and we're going to copy the add money button, or the add vehicle button, because it's set up. Copy with workflows. We're going to reselect the page. We're going to paste it with workflows. And we're going to move this, we're going to change it to button add jobs. And we're going to move this to the top. We're going to get rid of our top of this one. And we're going to change text of this to add job. Just because we want that to be the first thing they do. They start with money, but they got to have a job to keep making the money. Unless you as a server plan to just add money to your users. Making them get jobs allows you to not have to bother paying people. That gets old pretty quick, so but now we will set this up. Group add job. Now we will try it. Admin page. Add item, add jobs. Low class will be 24/7. Store. Pay will be $1,200. Job description will be stores accessible on the map. Add job. We'll add a middle class job, which will be construction worker. We will make this 2,800. We will do truck driver. Pay will be $27.50. high class, we will do CEO. We will make theirs 5,000. Alright, now let's go to the civilian page and get a job. Below class, we have 24/7. If we choose middle class, we got truck driver, construction worker, so yeah, it's showing us cheapest to most pay. High class, we got a CEO. That is that for setting up the choosing of the job page. Now let's see if we can pay our users. So we'll go back to the civilian info. We will hide this button, actually get a job, with our button inside here. We're going to erase this button, take job. We're going to copy the condition, and then we're going to remove it from the take job button. And we are going to add it to the get job button. Paste it twice, change no to yes. We'll change this. We have to go change this really quickly on the employment list. So now with this, we will change this button to quit job. So we will we'll change it to collect pay. Copy with workflows, just because we're going to create a page for that. It's going to show us what job we have and how to, it's going to allow us to collect our payment. 1 second though. I need to spit out my tobacco. Alright, we will continue. Okay, so get job, copy with workflows. We're going to click here, we're going to paste with workflows. We're going to move it up to right where that is, and we're going to hide this one. And we're going to change this one to job info, or my job. And we're going to change this to is yes, it is visible, and no, it's not visible. Now we can change the appearance to my job or collect pay. People are more likely to click collect pay than check out their job. But now we will create a group. This group should be fairly basic. We're going to move it down to the bottom. Make sure it's still in there. It's not, so. Okay, now it's in there. This will be changed to my job. Layout is going to be centered. It's going to be a column, even though it's, now we'll center it. 100% by 100%. Top of 245. $245. Alright, anyway, this will be, type of content will be jobs. Data source will be current users, current civilians, job. Now we will add a back icon. Make it our back button. Change it to 35 by 35. Five down, 5 over. Name it. Set it up real quick. Element actions, play howler, button sound, current users, button sound is yes. Now we will hide my job. Flip down. Okay, now we will add a text to this. It will be current users, current civilians, name, job. We'll make this heading 5. We're going to put it after our icon. Use the bottom of our icon to bring it up. And then we're going to use it and center it. Now we will add another text that will be job type or job class. Current users, current civilian, job, my job class. Jobs here needs to be this group needs to be search for, do a search for jobs. It needs to be created by equals current user and my job type isn't empty. And this will be first item. We're going to center this. Now we will duplicate it, select it, hit Control D. This will be job type. Current users, current civilians, my job type. We will duplicate this. This will be job description or job, we'll do job pay. Current users, job pay. Now we are going to use the rich text editor. We're going to highlight this whole chunk and I'm going to change it to red, just so the payment comes up red. I'm going to select the one above it, duplicate it, change it to description, just so it's all the same color. Change this to my job description. We're going to add a button now. This will be collect pay. I'm going to switch it to small letters. We're going to make it 75 by 25. We're going to center it, and we're going to move it to the left 70. We'll do 90. We'll do 100. Now we're going to hit add workflows, a plugin, or no, element actions, play sound, the car buy sound, just because that's a money sound. Only when current users buttons cha-ching is yes. We are going to add, we're going to make changes to something real quick. Go ahead and go back to your design page. We're going to erase all of this to job pay. We're going to put per hour. Make all these not clickable. Guess we'll bring all these to the left side. We'll bring them off 15, just so they all line up better. Now we're going to add an input. We need an input so we can tell our collect payment button what to add. Initial content is going to be current users, current civilians, jobs, my job pay. It's going to be an integer. Should not be empty, and this input is disabled. Now we will move it over to 130, just so we got a little bit of room between here. show thousands separator. It's not working there. Alright, now we will collect pay button. Make changes to a thing. Current users, current civilian. It's going to be cash equals current users, current civilians cash plus input job pay. Value. And now we need a condition. This condition is going to be a little weird. We actually need another data first. We need a work pay date. So under jobs, we're going to do work payment date, and that's going to be a date just so we can get a time. So our condition will be, we're going to actually add another thing, make changes to a thing, current users, current civilians, job, work payment date. We're not adding work payment date, just job. Work payment date will go here, equals current date. Where are we at? Current date slash time. And then we're going to move this in front of all of it. No. No, it'll be second one. But we are going to add more conditions here. And current users, current civilians, job, work payment date, I think. No. I'm going about this backwards. And current date and time. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Current date and time is going to be plus hours I think it'll be 1 minus 1 is greater than current users, current civilians, job, work payment date. Now we're going to copy this expression, paste it, and we're going to erase everything before and. Damn it, didn't work. So we're going to have to reset it up. Current date / time plus hours -1 is greater than current users, current civilians, jobs, work payment date. I think that's how now we'll copy this one and we're going to paste it here. And that's only going to allow us to make money if it's been 1 hour. We're going to add an alert. This is going to be current users, current civilian name, you have been paid input job payment you can collect one hour. Real lifetime. We're going to center this. Now we're going to go back to our collect pay and we're going to add this alert to show. Elements, show alert. We're going to show that for 3,500 seconds. And now we are going to check to see if this works. So we will go to our civ page. I forgot this is all open. I didn't hide that, so get a job. We're going to get a middle class job, construction worker. Let's check to see if it has done anything. It did not. It did right here. So it created our job. I think we must have just forgot. Oh, we did forget one thing. So we're going to go ahead and really quickly go back to our data, and we're going to delete this entry. Go back to our design. We're going to go to our employment list, click on our Take Job button. We need to set Have Job to Yes. And we are also going to I seen something I wanted to do when I clicked on this page, but I mean that should cover it for now. So collect pay. We're going to go look at this. Oh, I wanted to see if there was an alert for when you took a job. There is no alert. Maybe we will make this invisible. Current users, current civilians, job, have job is yes. This is visible. This is not visible. Copy, paste. If it is no, it is visible. We want to move that up. And then what we're going to do is select our Take Job button, copy with workflows, select your repeating group, and we're going to paste with workflows. This button we will collapse. This button we're going to change to View My Job. We'll bring it off the right 15, and we're going to make it a little bigger. I guess we'll keep it off the right the same. Now we will switch this . And now when we get a job, it'll switch from Get a Job to View My Job on all of them. Once you click that, you won't be able to come back to this page unless you quit your job. But this will be deleted here we will add element actions, hide employment list. What all do we need to hide to close that? Yeah, just the employment list. Then we will show my job. Flip down. Element actions, animate my job to fade in. Now let's go make sure we have that set up in my job. Where's the button? Get job button, my job. Okay, that's correct. Okay, let's check this out now. Civilian. I'm going to fix that first. My job needs to collapse when hidden, fade out. Now we'll preview. I think I need to fix that by dragging all those up. Get a job, we'll go middle class, construction worker. I know it created the job. Have job as yes. Here, we're going to turn this page on just to see if this is reading correctly. It is not. So we need to check what this is. Employment list. Take job. Make changes to a thing. Current users, current civilians, job. My job class, my job type, my job pay, my job description, and have job. Okay. Result of step 2's my job class label. Current cell jobs. No, this works. It just doesn't assign it to me. So results of step 2. My job class. Result of step 2. My job type. My job pay. I'm gonna check something real quick. Job equals result of step 3. Now, let's see what this does. Sort by. Created date. I'm going to go ahead and delete this again. Not making it my job though. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this video though. I will try to remember to edit it, but next time I will figure out how the job payment works. And once I figure that out, I'll figure the car out, because right now I guess I'm just clearly having trouble with adding my cache from the other data sources to my civilian data source. So once I figure that out, the selling the car will work, and collecting money. So we will go ahead and stop with that.